धार्मिको भूमिपाल काले काले सम्यक वर्षुतमगवा व्याजयो यान्तु नाशम दुर्भिक्षं चौरमारि क्षणमपि जगतां नास्तु जीवलोके जैनेन्द्रं धर्मचक्रं सततं
प्रध्वस्तघाती कर्म केवल ज्ञान भास्करा कुर्वन्तु जगत शांति विश्वराज्य जिनेश्वर प्रतिष्ठनं चरणं द्रव्यं नमः
शास्त्राभ्यासो जिनपति संगति सर्वदायी सद्वत्तानां गुणगणकथा दोषवादे च मौनं सर्वस्यापि प्रेरितवचो भावना आत्मतत्त्वे सम्पद्यन्तां मम भवे यादेवर्ग तव पादौ मम हृदयं तव पद्वैलये तिष्ठतु जिनेन्द्र अक्षयपत्ताहीनं राजमयवर्णं तमकौ कमकौ समाहिमर्णं बोइलाओ मम हो जगत।
बोलिए। हाँ नेक्स्ट
कल बोले
तुमसे लागी लगन ले लो अपनी शरण पारस प्यार मेटो मेटो जी संकट हमारा निषदिन तुम को जपो बरसे नेहा तजु जीवन सारा तेरे चरणों में बीते हमारा अश्वसेन के राज दुलारे वामादेवी के सुत प्राण प्यारे सबसे नेहा तोड़ा जग से मुख को मोड़ा संयम धारा मेटो मेटो जी संकट हमारा इंद्र और धर्मेंद्र आए देवी पद्मावती मंगल गाए आशा पूरे सदा दुख नहीं आवे कदा सेवक तारा मेटो मेटो जी संकट जग के दुख की तो परवाह नहीं है स्वर्ग सुख की विचार नहीं है मैं तो जामन मरण होवे ऐसा यतन पारस प्यारा मेटो मेटो जी संकट लाखों बार तुम्हें शीश नमाऊं जग के नाथ तुम्हें कैसे पाऊं पंकज व्याकुल बया दर्शन विनय जिया लागे खारा मेटो मेटो जी संकट हमारा तुमसे लागी लगन ले लो अपनी शरण पारस प्यारा मेटो मेटो जी संकट हमारा।
પાવન મેં પાવન ચરણ આપણે શરણ જીઓ વિરદ આપનિહાર સ્વામી મેઘ જામન મરણજી તુમ ના બિચાર્યા આન માર્યા દેવ વિવિધ પ્રકારજી યા બુદ્ધિ શેઠી નિજન જાણ્યો બ્રહ્મ જ્ઞાનકારજી ભવ વિકટ વન મેં કર્મ વેરી જ્ઞાન ધન મેં રોહયો તબ ઇષ્ટ ભૂલ્યો ભ્રષ્ટ હોય અનિષ્ટ ગતિ ધરતો ફિર્યો ધન ઘડીયો ધન દિવસયો ધન જન્મ મેરો ભયો અપભાગ મેરો ઉદય આયો દર્શ પ્રભુજી કુલ ગલયો છબી વિતરાગી નગ્ન મુદ્રા દ્રષ્ટિ નાસા પૈતરે વસુ પ્રાતિહાર્ય આનંદ ગુણયુક્ત કોટિ રવિ છબી કો હરે મિલ ગયો તિમિર મિથ્યાત મેરો ઉદય રવિયા તમ ભયો મુજ ખબર ऐसो भयो મનુરંગ ચિંતામણી લયો મેં હાથ જોડ નમાય મસ્તક વિનવું તુમ ચરણજી સર્વોત્કૃષ્ટ ત્રિલોકપતિ જીન સુનો તારણ તરણ જાચુ નહીં સુરવાસ પુનિરત રાજ પરિજન સારજી પુદ જાચું ભક્તિ ભવ ભવ કીજીએ શિવનાથજી
આખો બોલજો આખો બોલ નમો કર્મ સમરોમાં
ઓમ નમો હરિહંતાણમ ઓમ નમો સીતાણમ ઓમ નમો આયરિયાણમ ઓમ નમો ઉવજાયાણમ ઓમ નમો લોય સવસાહુનમ એસો પંચ નમોકારો સૌ પાવનાસણો મંગળાણમ ચ સૌવેશી પડવમ હવૈ મંગળમ
સમરો પાણી તમારે
સમરો મંત્ર મને નહીં આવડે આમાં જોવું હોય તો જોજે તને આવડે તો લખ્યું પણ મારી બાળપાનું ને
માસી તમને ઇંગ્લિશમાં ચાલ ઇંગ્લિશમાં છે
ઇંગ્લિશમાં
એને
સમરો મંત્ર બલો નવકાર ચૌદ પુરવનો સાર
સમરો મંત્ર ભલો નવકાર એ છે ચૌદ પુરવનો સાર એની મહિમાનો નહીં પાર એનો અર્થ અનંત અપાર ભલો સમરો મંત્ર ભલો નવકાર એ છે ચૌદ પુરવનો સાર સુખમાં સમરો દુઃખમાં સમરો સમરો દિવસ ને રાત સમરો દિવસ ને રાત જીવતા સમરો મરતા સમરો સમરો સૌ સંગાત સમરો મંત્ર ભલો નવકાર એ છે 14 પુરવનો સાર. યોગી સમરે ભોગી સમરે સમરે રાજા રંગ. દેવો સમરે દાનવ સમરે સમરે સૌની સંગ સમરો મંત્ર બલો નવકાર એ છે પૂર્વજન્મનો સાર. સમરો મંત્ર બલો નવકાર એ છે 14 પુરવનો સાર. 68 અક્ષર એના જાનો 68 તીરથ સાર. અર્થ સંબંધા સિદ્ધ પરમાણો અક્ષત સિદ્ધિ દાતાર. સમરો મંત્ર બલો નવકાર એ છે 14 પુરવનો સાર. સમરો મંત્ર બલો નવકાર એ છે 14 પુરવનો સાર. નવપદ એના નવદિત આપે ભવ ભવના દુઃખ કાપે. નવપદ એના નવનિધિ આપે ભવ ભવના દુઃખ કાપે. વીર વચનથી હૃદય વ્યાપે પરમાત્માના પદ આપે. સમરો મંત્ર બલો નવકાર એ છે 14 પુનવનો સાર. સમરો મંત્ર બલો નવકાર એ છે 14 પુનવનો સાર.
Thank you. We're now going to do the garlands. So I think we're going to start with Motifoi.
હાથ પહેરાવવાનું આપણે. હું જાઉં. ઉમેશ બોલાવો. કોણ આવે મારી હસબન્ડ? નિલેશ હવે એ જશે. પછી નિલેશ જશે. ના અમિશ
આ કરશે. હવે અમને જો આવશે મામ.
હવે કોણ બધા વારાફરતી હાથ ચડાવીએ ને આપણે બધાએ વારાફરતી હાથ ચડાવી દેવાના. ના ના હવે કોણ ચડાવે? અમીશ ને અમી નીચ
એ મમ્મી એમના બ્રધર સિસ્ટરને ઓર્ડર ના
Let's do that. You should be able to do something. Just momentary pause.
Yeah, it's okay.
તમારે
મોનિકન જવા તો કોણ હાથ ચડાવે? પાછી મારા પછી પછી મારા વારાફરતી બધાના એટલું કોઈ Surat. Surat. Nothing. God.
Enough.
I love you, Motiben.
because Motifoi loved all of her nieces and nephews. Can I have all the nieces and nephews come up? So Monica, Nurse Jayesh, everyone.
ઠંડીના કામ છોકરીઓ કરવાનું બહુ મજા આવે. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just, I know family members all want to say a few words. So we have a number of people that really wanted to share some final remembrances of Motifoi. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and start. Tenzin, can you join me? I am. I'm just getting my tissues now because it's going to be bad. Oh,
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the wonderful life of my Motifoi. Although it is a day of sadness, we also know that it is a day for us to reflect and think back on some of our fondest memories of our eldest son, Bhadra Shah. For me personally, it's been very difficult for me to express what Motifoi meant to me, because I'm not sure I'm ready to let go just yet. However, I'm also fortunate that I've had this time today to share with you a part of her that might not be so apparent. Growing up, I don't remember a major holiday, significant event, or family gathering that didn't involve my Motifoi. She never managed to miss an event, send a birthday card, or call to say hello. She was always there. What was important is that she always made the time to be there for us to celebrate everything. Although I knew she loved me, I'm not sure I understood what that really meant until later in life. As a child, I may have even been a bit resentful. I mean, what 9-year-old enjoys spending a week in Danville, Illinois in the middle of summer, away from family and friends, or traveling to Buffalo in the middle of winter to spend a weekend in a 1-bedroom apartment? What I did come to realize, though, is that on every one of those trips, Motifoi managed to have every one of my favorite foods in the refrigerator, helped beds made up nicely for us to relax and sleep in, and board games because she knew we would be bored. Over the years, my relationship with my Motifoi changed. With the passing of my parents, Motifoi was a source of strength for me. She looked out for Julie and me, ensuring we were okay, and was always there at a moment's notice if we needed anything. Although she was hurting herself and so sad to lose her brother, she managed to stay strong in those days for us. When our kids were born, Tenzin and Sunjin, she assumed the role of grandmother to them from our side of the family. and ensured they were loved 3 times over. Although she was getting older, she would sit and play with them, sing songs, and give them hugs and kisses. There was also never a visit that didn't include a home-cooked meal made with love and a quest to bring to life as many of my mom's dishes as she could remember. In the past 10 years, I've also seen my relationship with my Motifoi change. From the one being taken care of to one needing an extra helping hand. On my many trips to Kalamazoo, I was fortunate enough to get a strong glimpse into her life and her network in Kalamazoo. She would take me to her social gatherings, the temple, her banks, her favorite bank teller, and her favorite restaurants. She had a fondness of falafel, so we always managed to hit every single one of the falafel spots in Kalamazoo, each and every time. She was so well loved in her community, there wasn't one place we went where she wasn't recognized. This woman most likely could have run for mayor of Portage, given her friends' network. These trips also allowed me to see just how deeply she loved and cared for me. As we all know, Motifoi was hard of hearing. Well, to be honest, she was deaf. And she also started to lose her short-term memory. We ended up communicating via boogie board. Thank you, Julie. So conversation would include Motifoi speaking loudly or shouting, and me writing on her boogie board. At one of her last doctor's visits in Kalamazoo, we were sitting in the waiting room, and she looked at me and asked, well, shouted, "When are you leaving?" I would write down, "I have a flight this evening." She would then read it out loud and then add, "You are leaving today? I will miss you. You know I love you very much." 5 minutes later, she would ask me the same question and repeat the same answer. As we were leaving the office that day, an older woman grabbed my shoulder and whispered into my ear, "You have a lovely mother. You know she loves you very, very much." Over these past few months, I've been able to see Motifoi more often, and more importantly, ensure that she was once again able to see all of her sisters and extended family. Seeing her sitting on the bed, surrounded by her sisters, hugging my kids and other family members, I'm glad we were able to make that happen. The last time I visited her last week, she was still in bed, but when I walked into the room, a smile came across her face, and she asked the nurse to put her in the wheelchair so we could go outside for a walk. We spent a great 2 days together, laughing and smiling and making silly faces at each other. When my visit was finally ending, she turned to me and asked, "When are you leaving?" And I told her my answer, and she turned to me and said, "You are leaving today? I will miss you. You know I love you very much. I will miss you, Motifoi." Thank you. Jayesh is going to say a few words next.
મને એમ કહ્યું મને તારે ઘેર આવવું છે.
We're gathered here today to remember my dear mother Masi. It was more than just an outing. She was a second mother. guiding light and the source of endless love and support. And my brothers and I were kids, we were quite troublemakers. As I recall, she offered help to my mother, and I was sent to live with her for a few months. She took me in without hesitation. She cared for me as I was the only son, always showing the same love, care. She gave to everyone in the family. She even took care of our people, making sure that her braces and healthy, beautiful smile. How she cared for me extended beyond just me. She was always incredibly loving to my wife, Dina, kids, Akash and Shivan. Her warmth and kindness created a bond that will never be broken. We were all her family. As I grew older, our bond only deepened. We became very close when I visited her. During a work trip to Michigan, Dina and I often visited her at her home, where she took great care of us, always thoughtful and happy to have us. She also visited us, and her warmth and presence were always blessed in our humble home. I was honored to be there for her throughout the years, just as she was there for me in my younger days. It was though to see her so fragile over the past month. She had always been such an independent, wise and strong woman, a dedicated daughter in Michigan and a loving aunt for all of us. I'm grateful I could be by her side with family, brothers and sisters during these past few months. We will miss her laughter, her wisdom, and her gentle spirit. Though she is no longer with us, the memories we share and the love she gave will forever remain in our hearts. Let's honor her by remembering the good times and the lessons taught. Rest in peace, dear Mutansi. You will always be missed, but your love and care will live in all of us.
I will always love her and I will miss her a lot. I have been close to her for a little while and she has such a big heart. I will really miss her.
Come up ahead and share a song with us.
Hello everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Anjali and I'm one of Ma's many grandchildren. I want to use this time for us to honor Ma and the foundation that she built for our family. She pioneered the life that we're able to live today, and that should always be remembered. As the eldest of 6 siblings, she selflessly took on the role of motherhood and shaped the lives of our grandparents. She created a family, not only raising her siblings, but their children as well. Us cousins should always recognize that the lives we're able to live would not be possible without Ma's blessings. She stood by her siblings when they had nothing in India and took care of their kids, who are now our parents. She fed and raised them as their own so that they could eventually grow to create their families, which has brought us here. Ma, your legacy will never be forgotten. The level of strength Ma had was inexplicable. In addition to everything she did for her family, she simultaneously pursued a career in medicine. Dedicated to her field, Ma practiced as Chief of Radiology in Kalamazoo, Michigan for 20 years, further exemplifying her love to help others. What she was able to accomplish in her life with everything that could have held her back shows how fierce of a woman she was. I hope that one day I can be as powerful of a force as she was. The last few months, we as a family were grateful for the opportunity to be able to spend more time with Ma towards the end of her life. I will always remember her big smile and excitement to see Aman and I. She always enjoyed being around those she loved. My family was lucky to be able to spend multiple days a week with Ma since her move to New Jersey in January. I'm thankful that we got the opportunity to celebrate her birthday, as well as this past Mother's Day together this year. I'm happy to say that she was surrounded by those who loved her in these past few months. We had many laughs throughout her time, and I truly learned so much about the importance of family and showing up for others. I hope that you are at peace, Ma, knowing that you lived a very fulfilling life. I love to know that you are reunited with Ravindra Dada as well as Bhanuba. I know that you will continue to look over our family as you have done your whole life. I love you forever, Ma. Thank you for everything. Jai Shri Krishna.
I would like to offer a bhajan for Ma. Those who know, please sing along with us. Mangala mandira kholo dayamaya. Mangala mandira kholo. Jiyata sandeep bege batavyo. Dwara ubho shishu godo dayamaya. Mangala mandira kholo. Divira gurune jyoti prakash shishune urma jolo dayamaya. Mangala mandira kholo. Mama madhuratama ratya nirantara shishusha preme bholyo dayamaya. Mangala mandira kholo. Divya tushadura avyo barak prema amira satholo dayamaya. Mangala mandira kholo. Mangala mandira kholo dayamaya. Mangala mandira kholo.
Ma. This is what I called my Masi. Two-letter word that has endless love, which is what she gave to our entire family. I'm gonna miss you, Ma.
So
From my childhood, I knew Masi as someone who emerged out of airplane. I came to know her first as a toddler, and the plane made sound, boo, and so I named her Boo Masi. And she was so happy with the name. Every time she calls me, and when she has to leave a message, she'll say, Neha, Boo Masi, tu kya phone karje pache aave tyare. I love you. She was our connection to US, as she came so often to India and always sent our birthday cards and birthday wishes. When I moved to US, she will call me every day to make me feel at home. She was a go-getter and determined lady. She had talent to make friends. She visited my in-laws when me and my husband were in US. And he is from Kerala. They speak Malayalam. The language was no barrier. And she made friends with them, and she was close to them. This, I realized yesterday, my sister-in-law, she put up a picture in our WhatsApp group called Kutu Kulam, that is joint family in Kerala, which is more than 50 people, and I was amazed to see how many people gave their condolences. So, Bhumasi was always a source of inspiration for me. When she was hospitalized, first I could not believe and couldn't understand there was nothing wrong with her. And when I saw her vitals, that surprised me. It was perfect. Many of us here are challenged. We take medicine, cholesterol, we have to take diabetes medicine. She had nothing. This is our inspiration. At 96, she was without any issues, any problems, health problems. We can do it too. She will be remembered as one of the strong women, and we should do and follow like her to be happy and healthy. I think we all can take that lesson from her life and be happy, healthy, and make friends. Thank you.
Right.
And so
And so.
Youngest
When I think of Masi, two things come to mind. The first is an inspiration, something that as a child you do not appreciate, but as you age, you gain a profound respect for. That is a woman immigrating to the United States, 1960s, breaking that glass ceiling to be as successful as she was in her own profession. That is virtually unheard of, and I think is a solid inspiration. The second thing is more personal, and I think of what all of us in the room refer to her as Masi. But when you break the word down, Masi is like Majesi, right? And I do not remember what year it was, but many years ago, we took a family vacation, went to Michigan. Dad had a business trip, and I think they gave me the choice of staying with her for a few days while they left. I think it was a choice. I'm not sure if they left me, but I had the chance to spend a few days by myself, one-on-one, at a very young, tender age with Masi. And as Nilesh Bhai and many others alluded to, there was never a shortage of love, through hugs, through choice of words, through food. There was always that warmth, and it manifests for years to come in the form of clothing, her art, her crafts, that all of us are proud of. I think this is one of hers up there today. And the cards always came. And I think that that resounding sentiment, that emotion, is something that I know I will carry, and all of us will carry. The Masi, the Ma, the Majesi.
Just want to share a quick story. So 7 years ago, I moved to Chicago with my husband and kids, which was about 2 hours away from Masi. And so the first summer we went to visit her, she was determined to feed my kids, and she asked him, what would you like to eat? And my oldest son said, I love curry bath. And she said, oh, I'll cook you curry bath. And I said, Masi, no, you can't cook him curry bath. And he said, and my son said, no, but she's willing, she's just a boss. She's like every boss, she's gonna cook for me. And I said, it's okay. So next summer we go and visit her, and sure enough, she had a full Indian Gujarati meal ready for him. And I said, Masi, it's okay, you don't have to cook. And my kids were like, yeah, but she's our ba, she's another ba. And so I'm grateful that my kids were able to meet her and spend time with her.
From childhood days until most recent, the memories have been shared, from phone calls to birthday cards. I still have a doll which she had made for my 16th birthday in Bhadra. And the most recent, about 2 weeks ago, talking and joking in the assisted living, communicating. She was telling me she was so glad she got a chance to see, and said, Ananti Badana Marda. No, I'm grateful. Her determination, her inspiration as a former physician, community service in the community, and being able to share her friendship through love with the family, with her friends, and whoever she knew. So we remember the long-lived legacy of her. I love you.
She was the head in the family. For me, she was the mother figure. So I'm just not going to say anything. Everybody knows. So I'm going to sing one line for her, and all the mother will understand for their kid. मीठा माँ तूने मीठा मैं हूँ लार लो मीठी ते मोरी मातरे जननी नी जोड़ सके नहीं लो प्रभु नाये प्रेम तणी उतड़ी रे लो वाले थी भरेला एना नीणे जो जननी नी जोड़ सकी नहीं जड़े रे लो वरसे घड़ी को व्योम वादड़ी रे लो माड़ी नो मेघ बारे मास जो जननी नी जोड़ सकी नहीं जड़े रे लो चढ़ती चंदानी दिशे चांदनी रे लो एनो नहीं हाथ में उजास रे जननी नी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे सो. She was the model as a real mom, and that one is the last bread she did. I went to visit with Aarti, and as Aarti came and she asked, we have to leave tonight. I said, go, you're going to miss the plane. Go, you're going to miss the plane. I said, just sit down. I said, okay. What you have? I said, I have a kaju katri. Okay, put me in my mouth. And that's all the last I gave her. So everybody sees what is the role is. So please, everybody has a problem, but take care of your kid. Okay?
Amen. Monica.
So many wonderful things have been said about Motifoi by our family, and I especially love the description of her as a fierce woman, because she was fierce. She had so many amazing qualities, but the ones that stand out to me are her unconditional love, like Bhavnagar was just talking about, her loyalty and her capacity for forgiveness. She was always so happy to see me and talk to me. Whenever I called, even as her hearing was fading, the joy in her voice was palpable. She made me feel so special and so loved. As a teenager, I would visit her in Kalamazoo, and she would wait in anticipation at the airport and give me a huge smile and a big hug when I stepped out of the gate. Later on, when I visited her as a grown woman, she would beam with delight when she saw me with my young boys at the terminal and would gather us all in her arms. When I was little, Motifoi and I always shared a room at our home in Oswego and on any family trips, like our summer vacations in Savannah or our family trek to Los Angeles for Neil and Julie's wedding. She was a special aunt who always surprised me with gifts and treats, like envelopes she had decorated with flowers, or a special blanket she had crocheted with violets to match my purple room. Motifoi patiently subjected herself to my beauty treatments, my facials and manicures and hairstyling. She would uncomplainingly let me apply creams and lipstick and let me curl her hair. And then she would laugh and ask, why does an old woman need all of this? When my mom died, I was devastated, and I was living alone in North Carolina. I was so lonely, and I cried every night. I asked Motifoi to please come visit me. She traveled from Kalamazoo to Durham and lived with me for a few months, helping me through the hardest time in my life. We shared many special moments together, talking about life and family, and I'm so grateful for her unconditional love and that special time that we had together. As I got busier with work and family, I wasn't always able to call and visit as often as I should have. After a long lapse, I would sheepishly call her and say, oh, Motifoi, I'm sorry, it's been a while. And she would chide me and tell me that she missed me, and that she would always tell me how much she loved me. She never got mad at me, and I was always reminded how deep and generous her heart was, and how much I had to learn from her. Motifoi was my protector, my source of unconditional love, my champion and my friend. I love her so much and hope that she is laughing now and having fun with my mom and dad, and Motifoi too. I'm so lucky that she was my aunt, and I'm grateful for all that she was. Motifoi taught me the importance of unconditional love, loyalty, and forgiveness, and I will strive to continue that legacy with my family, and especially my children. Motifoi, thank you for your love and all you've done for our family. You're a beacon of light and a shining example for all of us. I love you very, very much, and I will miss you forever.
So now we're going to do a Pradakshina, and I think we'll just start from this side and go through, and then we'll go through the rows. Is that how we're doing? Okay. So Julie and Neil, do you want to start?
જેવું કે તમારે બેસવું છે કે આવું છે?
પછી આવું.
લઈ લો બાબા.
મોટો સરસ લાગે. મેં કાલે કર્યું ફોટો મોટો
હા અમે પેલી કરજો પણ પછી તમારે પેલું કઈ જશે ત્યાં કે તમને તો ના એટલે પછી મારે ઘરે નથી જવાનું છે. ઓકે ઓકે યા
At this time, I think we're going to get ready and then anyone who wants to go to no, I couldn't find the announcement. It's 27.
You know, I think the most wonderful thing is that right before that is all together. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go put the flowers now. We're gonna put the flowers now. Sneakers.
His biggest responsibility.
Everybody, listen up for 1 minute. As soon as we are done here, I would request everybody to get in your car and stay in your car until we bring it out and we are ready to move. Once we are ready to move, turn on your headlights and follow the directions. Follow each other. Okay? Please, be careful driving. It's not too far, but we have to cross over to Route 1, so stay together. Okay? Thank you.
Ask Davis one.
Jai Jinendra, Jai Sri Krishna. Good morning. I just want to just make an announcement. If you are traveling to Franklin Memorial Park, we ask that you make sure you have a funeral tag and also your high beams and your flashers to be on, especially as we're trying, Route 130 is a little bit crazy. So I will stop the traffic so that we can pull out all together. We're gonna go to the first traffic light and make a left. If you hit the light and no one's letting you go, just be patient, wait, and then you'll catch up to us at the next traffic light on Route 1. I also just want to offer my sincere prayers to all of you. Thank you for allowing me the honor to take care of Dr. Shah. It is an honor. She's a beautiful woman, and I'm truly honored that you were able to place your trust in me, so thank you. My prayers are with all of you. Thank you.
This is almost their sisters.
Everyone can start making their way outside, with exception to the men that will be carrying.
Jayesh, Umesh, Ronald, Neil, Ramesh, here.
And then you're gonna walk out on your follow. But do we follow? Okay, okay.
Your mom told me. I saw her so she
Oh, yeah.
ના ના તો મૂકી અને પછી તરત જ આપણે ગાડીમાં જ બેસી
Excuse me?
Yeah.
We're going to end this here, right?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
That's your source.
Tell them again. Have a nice speech.
Hey, Neil. Do you want this? Are you sure? Do you want this, George? You can have it. It's okay. I have pictures. I have pictures. I don't actually put big pictures. I usually put pictures. I'll give it to Dina.
Just the two over there. I know. It's because everyone waits till the very end to go. So, but it's better waiting here than waiting over there. That's what goes over there.
I don't know if it's there.
Are
these buttons ours or theirs?
Oh,
So let's take them now.
Okay,
So
okay.
we'll have them either
I
over there.
think we need to take everything now,
So,
right?
Courtney has your number.
Yeah, I
I
feel
know.
like-
You're all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can take that X on. You're handling all the, like, legal stuff, right? So you.
આ બધું આપણું જ છે ને લઈ જવાનું છે ને
Yeah.
પગે જવાનું છે શું છે માછી દે રહી
આ બધું આપણું જ છે ને આ બધું લઈ
જવાનું
હું મારું કશું ઘરે નથી લઈ જવાનું
ના ભાઈ અહીંયા ઘરેથી તો લઈ જવું પડશે
એ લોકો ફેંકી દેશે
મારું શંકર
આ તો આપણું જ છે કારણ કે ના લારો નો કારણ કે મહાવીર છે ને એટલે એ લોકો તો ના મહાવીર ના હોય
આની પર બી સ્ક્રીન પર એક નમો કા મંત્ર અને
so maybe
બધું આવે છે so they know Jain so maybe this
I don't think so.
She'll be part of this. Let me find. Let me ask her.
It's not going anywhere.
I'm just looking for pretty sure.
Bobby, you were here before.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was.
Oh, unless they brought it in before.
Right, yeah.
We'll
That
just ask the
one
lady
looks
who owns it.
Nobody knows. Maybe this guy knows. Are they ours?
No, do you know?
These are ours?
Question.
I mean,
Hey, are these?
Do you know?
She doesn't know.
These items?
They're ours.
Yeah.
They're ours.
Oh,
Okay.
they're yours. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Good.
That's it. That's clear.
Nothing else to be taken?
Oh, it's taking the movie.
I know.
no, I think she ended.
No, it says on. Well, I don't know about. No, it says live actually.
Yeah, she it's the stairs, right?
Yeah, everything.
Transfer her from here to here.
This is just.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Head first or feet first? Head first or feet?
Feet first, this one.
Hold for 1 second.